I will show you how you can design a logo mockup like this. Okay, this is not just a logo, this is actually a logo mockup on a wall. Okay, there's a wall behind here. This is the logo. Here is the main logo. All these ones are just extra text and writings. And then here is a sewing machine. So, but for us to do this, we'll be using Pixel Lab um photo editor app. Alright, we will not be using Canva to do that. Okay, Pixel Lab is also one of the very famous um image editor. Okay, most people use it especially when it comes to logo design and all of that. All right, but it's also a very nice application. It works fine. All right, so if you basically understand um graphics design, you'll be able to understand the interface. Okay, here are just templates. All of these down here are templates that you can play with. Okay, one thing about Pixel Lab is it makes 3D effect, 3D work easier. Okay, unlike Canva. Okay, but here you also have templates that you can choose from. Okay, and also you can, if you click on this A icon here, you'll be able to play around with the text on your work. Okay, you can change the style of your text. You can edit. Actually, if you want to put in another text here, you can just go ahead and use this. Okay, then you've changed that. Okay, you can duplicate by clicking copy. You can delete this. Okay, you can bring to front or send to back. You can change the position. You want it to be to the right, you just, or up, you can just use all of these to do that. All right, you can increase the size of your text with this function. All right, you can italicize or the alignment, you can use this to do that. Then you can also change the color. You can use whatever color you want, a solid color or a gradient. You can just pick any of these colors here. Okay, then the texture, the opacity, you can rotate. Okay, you see, you can actually rotate your text. You can mask, that means you can cut part of it out. Okay, then enable. Okay, so you see part of the text has been maxed out. All right, that's why people use it for logo design a lot, because of some of its very interesting functions. You can cover it. Okay, so all of these are the functions you have on Pixel Lab. All right, if you want to save your work, you just click this save icon. Okay, and if you want to use any of these as your background, okay, you can just select that from here. All right, so that, those are the basic functions of Canva. Here you can add a sticker to your work. All right, then if you want to import an image, you can do that using this function. All right, you can draw, you can use this to draw. You can bring in shapes if you want to. Okay, then arrow effect, bezier effect, and all of that. Okay, so it's a very very interesting application. Here you can work on your image if you have an image on your work board. Okay, and then you can also edit, add effects to your image, vignette, noise, size, brightness, and all of that. Okay, so that is just that about those are the basic functions of Pixel Lab. Okay, if you click this plus icon here, it will give you option to add text, current day sticker, shapes from gallery, and all of that. Okay, and then you can decide to share with different social media platforms. Here, this grid line here is to help you with the positioning of each relation to each other, you can just use this to handle the line will give you something to work with. Okay, so this layer here is just like Photoshop. Photoshop works with layers. Pixel Lab 2 works with layers. Okay, you can just to select layers, just click here. Okay, you select, and then you select the layers you want to select. Then you can delete all the layers together. You can merge. Okay, let me merge and see. All right, so I show you to my selected objects, merge. Okay, then you click done, and so you will discover that the both objects can now move together. Okay, then for what we want to do, okay, I'll show you that in the next video, but this is just an introduction of Pixel Lab. You can just play around it and know all of these functions and how they work. Okay, you can just play around it. Okay, see you.